Okay, so now you understood. If I'm going to give this, what it is going to do. So I am copying this first and I am pasting here. Okay, so Rahul.
Yeah.
Rahul, so what is the meaning of this means? It will be checking the command, get command. If this command is available, then it will use the command. Let's invoke variable request. If it is, this command is not available in that system, it is going to use the .NET library, right? No doubt.
Got it. No, it's okay.
After that, what we are going to do, I am going to install the software. One second, somebody came. I will open the door. So this is the command. If you want to install anything, you can go with this, right? So if I'm going to install the software, what I have to do, I have to just first delete, uninstall the software. Just I will see whether the in the control panel it is already there or I have uninstalled. So it is not there, right? So what I'm going to do, if I'm going to use QN, so you can see here I have given in many programming, I will give the link also. If you are finding any link, you have to go to that link and you have to read it. I have given here 3 only. If you are going to give QN, means there will be no GUI tool will come. If you are going with QB, means basic UI will come. Instead of using N, if you will use QF, that is a full GUI tool will be going to display here. But there is many thing more extra you can read about using this msi.exe. means you can go to this link. I have provided link also. Directly you can go and you can paste it here. It will be open something here. It is going to in the detail. Even there is something called I also, A also. There is the many thing is there. So I am not going to explain you the all. Just 3 only I have given, right? If you want to, if you want more extra to be analyzed, you can go to the link. You can go and you can read it. So link also I have provided. So this time what I'm going to do, if I'm going to execute this, what is going to happen? It is check. Yes, directory is there. It is went and it is try to install the software. So it is installation means it will take some time. That's why I have to create some delay, 10-second of delay or 20-second of delay, because GUI tool is not coming, right? You don't know whether it is executing or what. So just I will go to the control panel and just I will see whether it is loaded or not. So you can see the 7-zip software has been installed. If I go with the 7-zip, so you will see this one is came, right? Zip file manager. So it is downloaded. What I will do, I will uninstall again. So this time what I am going to do, I am going to give what function I am going to give QN. I have given no UI tool. If I am going to give B, instead of N, I am going to give B. What will happen now? If I'm going to B means it is going to display basics UI. Just it is displayed. That's it, right? If I'm going to control panel, so you will able to see again the software has been installed. I'm going to uninstall the software again because I want to try one more time here. That is the F. If I'm instead of B, if I will give F, what is going to be happen now? It will go here. This time it is going to display the each full GUI tool. I have to go to the next. So that is a little bit thing. If you are going to install in the 100 of computer, you can't use F, right? Because you can't go to next stage every time. Who will visit? So you will go to the no GUI, automatically it is going to be take that, right? And some of the time, if you are going with the SQL installation, if you want to do that time, you will put the all value into the notepad. So your Powershell will start reading which one is required. It will take that from that notepad file. So till here, no doubt, right? Same thing I told you. After that, always you have to generate one this one means some sleep time, means just for at least 15 seconds you have to generate to wait, because installation it will take time. And after that, once the installation will be done, then what you have to do, you have to remove the software, you have to delete that software. For that it is given this one, right? So I'm going with control panel again for uninstalling the software. and I'm going to execute this script again. This time I'm going to give here not F, and I'm going to execute this, and I'm going to delete that folder also. So I will check whether it is working or not. I have executed this. It is went here. It is created a folder. It is downloaded a file. It is under process of downloading the file. Once the download will complete, it will be go for installation. After installation, it will wait for 15 seconds. After 15 seconds, it will be install the software and it will delete the software from that location. This time, if I will go to here, that folder has been created. Inside that there is no, because I have written the programming for deleting. And if you want to add to restart, you can write the restart also, or otherwise this is fine. So this is the one programming I have explained you. This one you have to use whenever you are going to write the program for the taking the backup of the SQL server. That time before only you will add this program. So you will PowerShell will check whether this server, this programming is this 7-zip is there or not. After that, it will take the backup. It will be zip the format, or reporting purpose also it will be going to be used, right? So later we are going to see that. I hope there will be no doubt in this program, right? This program I have written for the installation. Can you try with uninstallation? If you have to uninstall the programming using PowerShell, how you can do?
Yeah, basic logic will be like, first it will go and check whether program is
Yes.
software is there or not, and after that it will uninstall.
No, you have to go to control panel, just uninstall the software. That's it. That is the basic will be there, right? Why you will go to the folder? Why you will check the software?
No. So it will go into control panel from PowerShell itself.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
So there will be one command is there. Here, whatever I am using for installation is only this much, right? So they are just the one line command. So just you check it, like how to uninstall using PowerShell. You will able to get that. Yeah, or uninstallation of SQL Server. That time it is not required anything, right? So that also you will able to do that. So later we will see that how we can do using the PowerShell. No, I hope you understood this, right? I'm going with the some more programming and we'll see. And yesterday I was given okay, Rahul, you have sent that so you can just develop the program and just give it. It is just for I will go one by one. This all was nothing is there. I was just passing the parameter. This is also done. Nothing is there. Check services. I have explained already. There is no doubt into this, right? Yesterday you guys have already done the practice.
You also asked us to just put the delay over there.
So you
that
have
will be done with status sleep.
Yes. So you have done that.
Yeah, I have done that, and I have also ran it. It was successful.
And if you are not giving that, it was not giving the correct result, right?
Yeah, there was some error. So at that time, I also pinged you.
Okay, why the error is coming? Because that time suddenly you are starting and you are taking the status. So you have to give at least 1-2 seconds, right?
Yes.
So you can go and check. Result will not come correctly if you are not generating the delay. So programming first, this is also it is explained, right? Writing it, if it is running, means it has to display this. So I have already pinged you. This also I have already background color name and so this is also it is already I have explained this, right? And it is has started now. And I told you, like, if you are passing yes, so it will be go and start. And if you are writing N, so it has to be displayed like you have pressed N and it is skipping that. I don't know whether you have developed or not. If it is not, go and develop. This is something loop example. So I will go through the explain you the loop first. Then I have to explain whatever programming is there. So I'm going with the loop. So see here. Why loop programming I am going to explain. So actually basics logic, whatever you have written for here, the same thing only you have to rotate into the loop, right? If you want to do the work for the multiple of computer, so same work, whatever you are doing here, the script will be always same, right? Same script is going to be executed in the 1 computer, 2 computer, 3 computer, 4 computer. So it is like a loop. So anyhow, whenever I will go to the day 3 class, there I am going to explain you the in the more detail about the loop, which are the loop is there into the PowerShell. Here just I am explaining for each loop only one loop I am explaining, because that is the very easy and easy way you will able to perform this operation. Okay, so here whatever get content is what? Get content is also used for get content is used for reading the any file from the PowerShell. If you are going, like, see here, I have given get content. If I'm going to execute only this much, what is the result you will get? You are getting this much. Means in this file, it is going to read. So if you will give the get content and you are giving any file location, it will go to that location. It will read the file. So stop server.txt. So you can see in here somewhere it is there. Stop. There it is. Stop server. So you can see here 3 things is written there. So whatever it is written there, it is going and it is displaying this much. If I'm going to execute this, means it is going to read this 3 entry is only there. So same entry it is going and is saving into this variable, right? Correct? And if you are printing here, what it will do, if I execute this, what happened? It is going to print the value, right? It is taking the data and the same data it is saving here, but here is some problem because it is not rotating into the loop files. For that it is because directly if you are writing, it will not go, it will not display. For that, what is given, I have written here for each loop. Okay, for each loop, what is the programming? I will tell you. For each loop, this is the format for each. If I'm pasting here, you can use in this way. Between that, you can write here look in file / data save from file. Something I have written here. The meaning of this means, if you are writing, means you have to write for each, you have to write the 2 bracket here. Inside that you have to give in. In is what? It will be reading the file from here and each value it is saving here, and then it will go inside the loop. Same thing it is, which one we have written here. You can see for each. If you have doubt, I will go to the next script, this one, then I will come. Here what happened, I have written for each. I am writing one variable and I'm writing in, and I am writing 3 variable here. 3 value I have just saved here, A, B, C. Got it? So what it will do, it will be pick up first value A and it is going to save into this variable. Got it? Hello. So
Yeah, sorry, it was on mute. Got it.
okay, got it. No, so it will taking the first value, it is going and saving into this variable. After that, it will go inside the loop. In this loop, what it will do, I have written some variable and I'm saving one date, get date. After that, what I'm writing, I'm writing write host, and I've written get date, means date value variable, means it's having the current date it will take. It will run, means this date, it is going to be saved here. That date is going to display. After that, what it is going to display, it will display A. And then it will wait for 5 seconds. Again, it will be rotated into the loop. This time, what it will do, it will pick up the B value and it will be saved here. And it is going to come into the this loop. It will take again the value. Again, it is going to display the date and the value of this, whatever it will be saved here. It will wait for 5 seconds. Again, it will go to the loop. This time, what it will do, it will take the value C. Value C will be going to save into this variable. It will go inside this loop. It will take the value, current date value. It is going to write host, means it is going to display that date and that value, means C value, and it will wait for 5 seconds. So if I'm going to execute this much of command, what you will be able to see? So it is given 58 A. After 5 seconds, it is going to display this other value V. After that is, so you understood, it is rotating into the loop. If you are writing for each, bracket and in, getting or not?
Getting.
Same thing, this time I am hard coding the value in my program. If you want to read from notepad, like in this notepad you have seen, I have saved the value of the 3 value I have saved into this, right? Correct or wrong? I want to display one by one result. So directly PowerShell will not read that. So there will be one command that is called get content. Get content is used to reading the file from using PowerShell. So if you will give the get content, and if you are going to run only this much of command, what you are going to see, the 3 value is going to display in at a time. But I want it has to rotate into the loop. So same programming I have written here, get date and all. So if I'm going to execute this, what is going to happen? First, it will display MS SQL 2012, right? It will wait for 5 seconds, then it will go for dr second name, it is take pick up from this file. Third one is MS SQL, it is waiting for 5 seconds, it is going to display. If I'm going to add one more thing here, Rahul, Rajesh, okay, so something like 2 more entry I have given into this. I have saved this value. This time I'm going to execute this command. What is going to happen? It is going to display, wait for 5 seconds, then it is going to display the second one, wait for 5 seconds, it is going to display third one, wait for 5 seconds, it will again it will go to that file, it is going to read that file, fourth one. So whatever, so now you understood it is rotating into the loop, and I have given 5-second delay of 5 seconds. That's why you will see the 34 second, after that 39 it is going to display, after that 44, after that 49, after that 54. So it can prove this. If you are writing anything in the for each loop, and it will be going to pick up the value, it is going to rotate into the loop, right? Till here, no doubt. In later classes, if I'm going to give you the example for each, you don't have any doubt, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
Correct. Okay, so same thing what I'm going to do here. One more programming I have written. I'm just I will remove this, otherwise it will give the error. This two is not. Here what it will do, it is getting that services name. I have written here get services, means it is going to put MS SQL here. It will check if it is running, it is going to display. If it is not running, it is not going to display. Right? This time what happened? I am not written into the for each loop. It is written into the if loop only. So this time it is not rotating into the loop. It is taken the value. It is saved into this. In at a time only it is checking the all value and it is displaying the result. That's it. This time it is if loop. If loop is not rotate into the loop wise. It will giving the result in at a time. One time only this result is kept. Correct? Correct or wrong? So anyhow, you understood what is the loop. Later classes, it's required the more practice. So run the script into the one server. Okay, so we'll go and we will discuss this. Okay. I'm going because I'm trying to complete the class today itself, day one class. So here what I'm going, sometime this is also one example. So I told this is the first day class, so it is don't think more. Whatever I'm explaining, just try to understood that only. So here what I'm going to do, you can see the invoke SQL CMD. This is also one of the commandlets. Later we will go into the more detail, guys. So now I'm going a little bit fast also because it's a simple things it is there. So what is this invoke SQL CMD? Invoke SQL CMD is used for connecting the SQL server using PowerShell. No doubt? Correct? If you are going and if you are typing, so this is also one command that I am going to explain you now. So what is your work? So you go to Google, you can type this SQL, invoke SQL CMD, go to invoke SQL CMD, go and read what are the parameter. You can go to the example one by one, how it is connecting, what thing you will able to pass 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is a multiple example is there. All example try to yourself. Okay. I am going with a very simple example. What I am going to do, I am writing invoke SQL CMD. I have declared here two variable. In the one variable, I have given server name, which is first I will go to my SSMS because okay. So what I have done, I have just taken this. I have just pasted my SQL server here. I think my services is not running. So it is not running. I have just, because it is disabled yesterday, I have disabled it. Okay, I have started my SQL server. So what I am doing, I am just declaring one variable in here. I am just saving my server name. Second line, what I'm doing, I am deciding my database name, test database. Just I have to check whether the test database is there or not. Test is already there and it's having the T1 value or not. Okay, it's there. Okay, so I'm deciding my one database into this, and I'm writing invoke SQL CMD. How you can pass the parameter invoke SQL CMD hyper SQL instance name, that you have to pass the server name, means this value you are passing directly. You can write this value also here, or otherwise you can pass from the variable. So this is good way to perform, means everything you are writing into the variable and everything you are passing into this command using the variable. So it will become easy. Even I am passing the SQL code also. So at this time I am passing the SQL code also. So it's easy for you. So, how I have hard coded, you can hard code the server name also, database name also. So I have writing here invoke SQL CMD. I am passing my server name. I am deciding my database. So which database? Test database. In the test database, I have written select start from T1. So it will PowerShell will go and it will connect with SQL Server. What it is giving? Invoke SQL CMD is not found. Why? Maybe some.
No, it was found, but it was not loaded.
Okay, so we'll see that why it is not happening. It has to be maybe
Yes, but module could not be loaded.
it will be work sometime. Hyphen name. Mhm. So this invoke SQL CMD is not there. That's why maybe it is giving the error. It is already there. Okay, it is not loaded maybe. So what we will do? Mhm. Sometime it will creating the problem. Just 1 minute. There is some. Hmm. Oh ho 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 ho. Now the script cannot be loaded. Okay, this time I have ran. This is a scripting here, importing the all module. Sometime it is happening. Okay, it's loaded now. This time I'm going to execute this. So this time you are able to see the result, right? Maybe that time some problem was happened this screen. Got it? So this time what happened? It is connected with the SQL server, and then if you have any problem, no, you can write directly import module SQL PS. Disable
Okay.
name check if you are doing means it is not going to display any result. Directly if you are writing this means it is going to display the result. So I have included that and it is going to work. So what we understood, using the invoke SQL CMD, we will able to connect with the SQL server and we are getting the result, right? But what happened, or second example is there, just you can see I'm deciding here this time what I'm doing. If you want to take the result into the any output file, so directly you can give the out file and directly you can decide where it has to save the result, right? So this is fine. This too, there is no doubt, right? You can go with the query also. If you want to run any file, that also you will able to do. So it should be better you go to the invoke SQL CMD, how to pass the parameter, every detail you will see into the website. When this invoke SQL CMD was not there, that time people was using the .NET library to perform this operation. I told you, whenever it was there, people were using the .NET library, and .NET library also you will able to perform this work. Why I'm explaining? Because now I am explaining you are depending on my script, but later what you will do, you will download from Google only, and suddenly you will getting this kind of code. You will tell like I have not explained what is this, how they are doing, because if I'm going to explain this invoke SQL CMD is very simple for you to understand, but some of the time you will see some of the work is still you will not able to perform using commandlets. It's required .NET library to perform, right or wrong? So that time don't become confused. So I'm going to explain you how they are. I think you are the developer, you already know. Here I am taking one variable. In this variable I am saving. This time how I have hard coded my value. This time I am reading this from like this from the file. If you don't want to give the server name, you can give this also, get content, and this one here. So directly it will be read from that file. So I will check whether this file is existing or not. It is not there, this file. So first I have to check either path is the problem or my 1 2 3 it is here. So I am passing in this way, that is not correct. All server, this is also I will not pass, because I have to pass only one server name. It should be better I will pass like this. And I have to give the correct server name, otherwise it will fail. This time I want it has to read from this file. I'm deciding my path. I will this path here, and I'm going to execute this. It is reading the file, right? Now it is reading that value. So that value is going to be saved into this variable, no doubt. After that, I am taking one variable. In this variable, I am deciding one connection string. If you are the .NET developer, you know already there will be always you are creating the connection string having some of the database name, server name, and all detail, right? So here also you have to remember this thing, how you are going to create the connection string in this way. You require server is equal to server name you will give. So server name will come in this variable. You are deciding database name directly you have given, and then you have to write integrated security means SSPI. SSPI is stand for Security Support Provider Interface, because what you are doing, you are using the PowerShell. After 10 minutes, it will be log off again. You have to log in again. So what is happening here? You are using PowerShell to connecting the SQL server, right? You are using which platform? You are using the PowerShell platform. Connecting which one? SQL Server, right? And executing the TSQL command. So here everything is a 3 different way. Even you are taking the platform as a PowerShell, running the .NET framework library from the PowerShell, connecting the SQL server, everything is different, right? So that's why you have to create one security provider. So that's why you are writing security is equal to SSPI. It is nothing but security support provider interface. So if you have anything, which one will be application is there or third party tool you are connecting from here to there, that time it's required. Once the commandlets came into the picture in PowerShell, it's not required, because already PowerShell, if you are connecting, PowerShell will knows this command is used to connect the PowerShell, and you are connecting with the Windows authentication. So if you have access as a Windows authentication into the server, it will be go and it will be connect. Even here also it is using the Windows authentication only to connect with the SQL Server. How to connect with SA authentication, SQL authentication, that one we will discuss later classes. So you have to define one connection string. In connection string, you are defining your server name, you are defining your database name, you are providing the security provider interface, and after that you are taking one variable. In this variable you are just saving the which code you want to run. After that you are defining new object, two new object. One new object is for connecting the SQL Server and running the code. So that's why you can see the cmd will having the command con and having the connection string. This is passing from this value, and after that you are taking one value dt. Dt is nothing but system data dot data table. It is also new object to filling the data and all. And after that you how you want to execute this .NET, you are going with that one. DA means what? This value means it's having the server name and your command. And after that you will write fill is just for executing it, the command. And the dt is nothing but your, in this value it is going to be saved, means it will create the new object and the value will be saved here, and I am going to display the value dt here. So using .NET also, if you want, you will able to perform the same operation. No doubt into this. If in
No, it's okay.
if you are finding, so you have to remember this two line, this three line always here. And one is connection string, how to create the connection string. Later class we will go with the more examples, so it will be day by day, it will be going to be clear. So same work you will able to do with the command list, you will able to do with the .NET frame library. Later classes I am going to show you the DB tool, so it has become very easy for you. So DB tool is the PowerShell version 5 DB tool is came. So once the DB tool is came, it is having the own model. So later you will see that. Now I am not touching anything after day 7 or day 8 class. I am going to touch the DB tool model. So once we will touch the DB tool model, you will see the PowerShell is too easy. Why, sir, you are explaining that much of programming? Because I have to explain you. That's why I'm explaining. Otherwise, many things you will able to do very fast way using the DB tool. But many organizations, they are not using DB tool. Still they are in the .NET library only, and still they are there in the commandlets only, right? So they are in the organization, you know that, like even new features came, nobody want to grab this, right? They will be working the old technology only. Even always on came, but all companies using mirroring only nowadays. Correct or wrong? Once the Microsoft, yeah, if the Microsoft is going to force, please, I'm not going to give you the support for this server, then only they are going to upgrade, right? This is happening.
Yes.
So later you will come to know. Loop example I have already explained you. After that, run the script for the single server. So if any single script is there, you want to run, how you can run using the .NET, how you can run using the commandlets, that is done. This is nothing but I was passing the some value. What is this? This is just for some value. Server one, this is nothing, some value I was passing. Get content. Okay, I'm going to explain this to you now. This is very, very simple. Don't become 2 minutes. I'm going to complete this. Can I take the class till 9:30? If you are okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, fine. So what is the get content? I told you get content is used for the, and this everything you do the practice. And tomorrow again I'm going to take the class. This class is happening 10th, again I'm going to take 11th also, 12th also, 13 also. 14 I will not take, but 1, 2, 3, 4 days continuously I'm going to take this. And I think Ashwin is already confirmed he's going to continue the class, and Rahul, for your also it is fine, right?
Because yeah, I will be continuing. Just 2 days I will not be available.
Which day?
That will be 7th and 8th of December if classes stand up till there.
Of course it will go 100%. Like I told you, 1.5 months it is going. Maybe in 15, 16 this class will complete.
Yeah, then I will request you to not keep
Yeah,
this
I
because
will
my
not take
marriage is
any.
not there.
See here, beginning only I am taking the class, right? So almost
No,
all
no, no.
class will be complete. But if you are not attending, you having the all video, right? You having the all script. But Ashwin, you are
Yeah,
alone
yeah.
person,
Ashwin will be there.
so
Yeah.
you have to join the class. Otherwise,
Yeah,
whom I
because
will teach?
yeah, my marriage is on the 7th
Okay, okay,
December.
okay. So after marriage, how you will come and attend the class? Anyhow, it should be good. Congrats for your marriage.
Yeah,
So from where you are?
basically from Patna, Bihar, but work
Okay,
location is Bangalore.
okay, okay, okay. From Patna, कहाँ से हो पटना में?
From Kankerbagh itself.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Even I am also from Bihar only, but staying in
Okay.
Bangalore. So 15 साल हो गया.
Where are you from?
Actually मैं पूर्णिया से हूँ, पूर्णिया डिस्ट्रिक्ट से, not from
Okay.
Patna.
Yeah, yeah.
So
No, Purnia, my relatives are over there.
okay, so इधर मैं ज्वाइन किया, फिर इधर ही रह गया, कॉलेज भी इधर से ही कंप्लीट किया. So
Yeah,
okay,
that happens.
Okay.
yeah, okay, fine. So so what is this? If I'm going to execute this, this is going to read that full my error log file. So get content, I already told it is used for reading the file. So now
Mhm.
of course I am just giving hard coding the file name, and then I am reading. Later classes you will come to know you have to give the server name, and PowerShell has to understood by itself where I have to go and where I have to read that file. Later we will see.
Mhm.
So next is what? If I'm writing here total is equal to 1, what will be going to happen in this location? It will go, just I will be go and I will see what is there into this file. You can see here 1 2 3 line is there. It is all server.txt. If I will go to all server.txt, you will be able to see there is a not this one. I think I am there in the wrong uh, path. Every time I am teaching, no, so there will be always. So if I'm going to read this file, what it will do, it will be, so later you, so here it is reading the same file, right? So 3 entry is there into this file. If you open it, you will see 3 entry. This 3 entry is only, it's taken by the get content, right? After that, I am writing total count is equal to 1. What is the meaning of this? Means in that full value, it is reading the top one value, right?
Okay.
Right? If you are writing anything, top one means it is just, it is reading the top one value. So whatever the first line is there, that only it will read. If you are going to give the 2, so it is going to read the top 2 value. You go and check in Google, if I have to read the third line, only third line, how I can read. If I have to go with the last 10 line, how to read, right? Can you do that? Next one is,
Yeah.
I told you set content. Set content is used to creating, diverting this file. I have used the pipe simple. After that, what I have done, the whole result I want to write into this file. So I can use the set content and I will give the path. If I'm going to execute this, what is going to happen in this location? This file will create, and that value, whatever you have filtered, it will be go and it will write into this file. That's it. So next one is, you can use the where clause also. Like yesterday you are asking like filter white, where we can use the pipe simple. So pipe simple is used for this also. If you want where clause, you want anything like this is the full result you are getting from the error log file. In this error log file, you want to filter only which having the error. In this file, if something you are finding with error, that only you go and display. So you can write where $match is error. This time I am not writing anything